Everybody, you hear about this hot new legislation coming through Congress? It says, don't be racist. You're not allowed to say racist things. Okay, it actually says, it's actually a law saying you're not allowed to say anti-Semitic things or some bullshit like that. I haven't read it myself yet. But I'm not even going to go into the whole free speech debacle on this, or the free speech infringement on this. Personally, I find it interesting that a bunch of bloodthirsty, warmongering, grifting, lying, cheating, stealing, racist dregs are making a bill that in any way tries to say don't be racist. And in case you live under a rock or are buried deeper under a rock than I am, let me tell you where this all comes from. Ilhan Omar, she's a congresswoman, she's a Muslim, and she's been critical of Israel because of their influence in our politics. Which is, by right now, it's pretty funny. It's pretty clear to see who's got a grip on most of our politicians. It's pretty funny when a bunch of rednecks complaining about Jews taking over the country turn out to be right. Now, of course, this isn't all Jews that are doing this. It's just that Netanyahu's Nazi 2.0 regime is all Jewish people. So, technically they're right. Hey, broken clock is right twice a day. So, Israel. They're not racist or anything. Oh, wait. You get special privileges not only if you're Jewish, but if you're a certain religious practicing Jew. Let's not even get, I don't even have to say anything about the genocide of the Palestinian people. And, oh yeah, there's a tax on you if you're black in there, effectively. And so here's how it works. So, like, if you're a refugee and you're Jewish, you go to Israel, it's okay. But if you're a refugee from, say, like Somalia, Libya, some place that America bombed the shit out of because, these assholes behind our government want to rob the country of its resources, well, you go there and you're black, and then you have to pay a refugee tax. It's only a temporary tax, because once you leave the country, hey, you'll get it back. It's just too bad that, I don't know, like the paperwork gets lost or something like that, and, it's fine. They don't need that money anyways. You're starting to see the bullshit here, if you haven't already. It's just so fucking hilarious anymore. But this brings to mind, when we talk to each other, you and I, average people, and people want to just fucking yell at each other and call each other this, that, and the other thing. This is what happens. This is what you're enabling. You're enabling a bunch of people lying about someone and what somebody says. We need to fight racism in our government. Okay, we don't need to call each other racist and sexist for every little thing that we misconstrue. I know. I guess I shouldn't say that there's racism, especially not in the Democratic Party, because, a lot of them like Kamala Harris, who advocated for prison labor, which is under the Constitution technically allowed to be, under the Constitution allowed to be slave labor, and most of the people incarcerated are black. So, it's good to see the Democratic Party's getting back to its roots. So we're gonna do something about this bullshit or what?